This is you. Your screen is the only light in the apartment. Blue. Cold. Flickering like it's breathing with you. Rain needles the cracked window. Somewhere outside, a siren screams and fades. You don't flinch anymore. Your fingers hover over the keyboard, trembling from caffeine and adrenaline. One wrong line of code, and you disappear forever. One right line, and governments collapse. You used to fix phones in a market stall that smelled like frying oil and dust. Kids would come to watch you resurrect dead screens. Your little sister, she called you a magician. She said you made broken things live again. Then she died waiting for a surgery your family couldn't afford. You learned something that day. Systems don't break on their own. They're designed. They choose who survives. So, you decided to break them first. The first bank took you 6 minutes. The second took 4. By the 5th, you weren't just stealing money anymore. You were deleting debts, medical records, prison sentences. You were ghosting people the system had already buried. They gave you a name, Spectre. You didn't choose it. The knock comes at 3:12 a.m. 3 precise hits, a military rhythm. You freeze. No one knows this address. No one. Your laptop flashes red. Unauthorized access attempt. A foreign signal. This isn't the police. This is intelligence. You yank the power cord, grab the burner drive, and sprint for the fire escape. The cold air punches your lungs. Below, black SUVs idle like predators in the dark. They found you. You hit the alley running, barefoot. Your heart is smashing against your ribs. A drone hums overhead, insect-like. Searching. You manage to vanish into the subway just before it sees your face. 2 days later, a message appears on a dead drop server only you know. We can protect you. Or we can erase you. Coordinates are attached. You go. The building is empty. Bare concrete. It smells like bleach and old blood. A man waits inside, wearing a gray suit, his face a mask of indifference. His eyes are worse than guns. They're calm. Certain. We don't want to kill you, he says. We want to own you. You laugh. He doesn't. They take your name, your passport, your fingerprints. They give you a number. Training isn't physical. It's psychological suffocation, sleep deprivation, sensory isolation, weeks inside a white room with nothing but code challenges projected onto the walls. If you fail, the lights stay on forever. You meet the others. There's Ghost, who never speaks above a whisper, but can breach satellites mid-orbit. There's Rook, ex-NSA, who drinks himself numb every night. And then there's Nova. Fast, brilliant, reckless. She grins like none of this scares her. You're Spectre, she says, the first time you meet. Didn't think you were real. Honestly, neither did you. Your first mission is silent war. You poison a dictator's missile guidance system with a single hidden line of code. Weeks later, you see the news report. His rockets exploded on launch. You don't pull triggers. You erase futures. The second mission costs Rook. His screen goes black mid-operation. The next morning, his chair is empty. No explanation. No one asks. Late nights, Nova sits beside you, sharing contraband cigarettes by the server racks. Smoke mixes with the hot smell of circuitry. You ever think about running? She whispers. Every single second. Then comes the order. Target. Novi. Your chest tightens. It has to be a mistake. She's compromised, your handler says, his voice flat. You will terminate her access. Terminate. Not kill. Erase. You inject the breach. You watch her entire system collapse. Her access dies. Her digital identity is wiped clean. She looks at you from across the room. She knows it was you. There's no anger in her eyes. Just disappointment. And that's when you realize, you're next. Your terminal flashes. Termination protocol. Spectre initiated. The servers around you hum like executioners. You grab Nova's dead access key and you run. Alarms scream. Heavy metal doors slam shut behind you. Armed agents flood the corridor. Gunshots crack. Concrete explodes near your head. You dive through a maintenance hatch, sliding down a steel ladder, your hands tearing open on the rough metal. You reach the underground parking garage. Engines roar to life behind you. You hotwire the first motorcycle you see. The ignition sparks. It catches. You launch into the night as bullets tear sparks from the asphalt. Above, the drones rise into the sky. They're not trying to recruit you anymore. They're trying to erase you. And somewhere in your pocket, Nova's access key is still warm. Your tires scream as you cut between two trucks, the engine vibrating like it's about to explode. The cold air slices your face raw. Behind you, headlights multiply. The black SUVs. Relentless. They know every exit, every camera, every route. Of course they do. You built the system they're using to hunt you. A drone dives low. You hear that mechanical whine just before you see it. A red targeting laser crawls across your chest. Your pulse detonates. You swerve hard, forcing it into a bridge support. Sparks rain down behind you like dying stars. You don't slow down. You can't. You reach the abandoned rail yard at the edge of the city. Rusted skeletons of trains rot in the silence. You kill the engine. The sudden quiet is worse than the gunfire. Your hands are shaking as you pull Nova's access key from your pocket. Mate black, still faintly warm from her touch, or maybe from your own body heat. You jack it into your burner laptop. For a second, there's nothing. Then the screen flickers. A hidden partition opens. One file. It's her voice. If you're seeing this, they turned on you too. Your throat tightens. I found something, she says, buried deep. It's not surveillance. It's not control. Her breath trembles slightly. It's a kill switch. Global. Power grids, financial systems, identity databases, everything. Your stomach drops. They're not protecting the system, she whispers. They're preparing to reset it. Footsteps crunch on gravel outside. Too close. Flashlight beams sweep across the train yard. You slam the laptop shut, your heart pounding so hard it hurts. They're here already. Of course they are. A voice echoes through a loudspeaker, metallic and cold. SPECTER! There is nowhere left to run! You press your back against the cold steel of the train car. The smell of rust fills your lungs. Your whole life, you broke systems to save people. Now, you hold the one key that can break the entire world. Your finger hovers over the enter key. Outside, you hear the clicks of rifles switching off their safety. Inside your head, your sister's face flashes in your memory. Waiting, hoping, dying because no one was there to press a button for her. You inhale, and you choose.